dinner, or are you going to hold a rally?
I'm going to hold a rally. Yeah, because the dinner is so boring and so negative that we're going to hold a very positive rally. And we haven't determined. We have about 3 sites. Everybody wants it. It'll be a big one.
Do you believe him? It's boring, he says, so he's going to hold a rally. Sure, because at his rallies they cheer him like crazy mad Romans at the Colosseum. And of course he attacks all of his detractors and his rivals. He puts on a big brave bragging show, and his fans lap it up. There is no one like this at his rallies.
Good evening, good evening. Here we are, the White House Correspondents' Dinner. Like a porn star says when she's about to have sex with a Trump, let's get this over with.
See, in this great country you can poke fun at anyone, and you expect them to suck it up or come back with the rejoinder, but I'm ashamed to say that Donald is not one to suck it up and let it lay, nor is he capable of the great retort. He will hide behind his laptop and attack you via Twitter. At the dinner there is no let up, you have to be able to take it.
Trump is president, it's not ideal. It is kind of crazy that the Trump campaign was in contact with Russia when the Hillary campaign wasn't even in contact with Michigan.
At this point I imagine that Trump's orangey face starts to turn red. It's a double zinger, Putin and Hillary in a single blast. Our president at this juncture would be fuming but also tongue-tied because he would not have his fans in the audience. There is no subject out of bounds for anyone. It's one jab after another.
Of course, Trump isn't here, if you haven't noticed. He's not here. And I know I would drag him here myself, but it turns out the President of the United States is the one pussy you're not allowed to grab.
How about that? He was on tape during the campaign, talking about being a grabber, but if he was grabbed that would put him over the edge, because views himself as the great leader, king-like, an off-with-their-heads kinda guy. Like right now, firing the head of Homeland Security and the Secret Service while he keeps as his senior security advisor, the Nazi, Stephen Miller.
But I think we should give the president credit when he deserves it. Like, he pulled out of the Paris Agreement. And I think he should get credit for that because he said he was going to pull out and then he did, and that's a refreshing quality in a man.
He would probably leave, pull out, like he did at the North Korea summit, which I must admit I did approve of. But I think he must go to the correspondents' dinner and show the country he can take it like every other president has. I bet he would go if he could fire people.
Don't worry, Mr. President, just ignore her. We have a wall to build and immigrants to hassle.